NFL quarterbacks have transformed greatly throughout the generations of the game being played. Back in the old days, quarterbacks used to just throw the ball down the field and very rarely took off running. They'd normally have sloppy mechanics and look a little funny while throwing the ball. But as time moved on, quarterbacking development became more technical, and that opened the door for more athletic gameplay in the position. Nowadays, it almost feels like a pocket passing quarterback is a negative thing, most of the 32 starters in the NFL having some running capabilities, but there are a few memorable NFL quarterbacks who are a total dual threat, and their running ability strikes fear in the heart of the defense. So we've decided to rank the NFL top 10 mobile quarterbacks of all time. Before we dive in, please don't forget to give a thumbs up on this video and subscribe to the channel for more weekly NFL videos. Without further ado, here's our ranking list for NFL top 10 mobile quarterbacks all time. Starting with number 10 on our list, we have former Tennessee Titans quarterback Steve McNair. Steve McNair's playing style had a lot of intrigue as he was drafted 3rd overall in the 1995 NFL Draft. He was originally drafted by the Houston Oilers, and the Oilers later became the Tennessee Titans. He led the Titans to a Super Bowl in the 1999 season, which came to a dramatic end, falling just 1 yard short of winning the Lombardi Trophy. Steve McNair finished his NFL career with incredible rushing stats for a quarterback. When he retired in 2007, he had totaled 3,590 rushing yards and 37 touchdowns on 669 carries for an average of 5.4 yards per carry. McNair sadly passed away in 2009, but his legacy in the NFL remains strong, particularly among Titans fans who remember his contributions to the franchise. Number 9 on our top 10 mobile quarterbacks list is Arizona Cardinals quarterback, Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray has been a long-time heralded quarterback. He never lost a game in high school playing for a big program in Texas. Then he went on to win the Heisman in college at Oklahoma. He got into the NFL and started immediately for the Cardinals, as many were questioning if his playstyle would transition into the league since he's much smaller. And it has. Throughout his NFL career so far, he's always a threat to break the pocket and convert on 3rd downs, or keep the ball on goal line offense and put up some points. He's through 6 seasons in his career already, and he's already put up 3,020 rushing yards and 31 touchdowns on 503 carries for an average of 6 yards per carry. Kyler Murray is still a very good quarterback, but the Cardinals as a whole need to find out how to maximize their talent to help him. Number 8 on our top 10 mobile quarterbacks list is former Philadelphia Eagles quarterback Randall Cunningham. Randall Cunningham played for the Eagles in the 80s and the 90s and was one of the first dominant dual-threat quarterbacks. In a time where running the football was more of a priority, it wasn't commonplace for the quarterback to also be a threat. Randall Cunningham played 16 years in the NFL and totaled 4,928 rushing yards and 35 touchdowns on 775 carries, for an average of 6.4 yards per carry. Number 7 on our top 10 mobile quarterbacks list is Philadelphia Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts has come into the league and impressed the league by his ability to play the quarterback position. The knock on him is that his passing ability is his weakness, which isn't true, but his running ability is an absolute killer for opposing defenses, and there's no debate about that. In his 5 years in the NFL, Jalen has totaled 3,133 rushing yards and 55 touchdowns on 674 total carries for an average of 4.6 per carry. Now, a lot of people will argue that the tush-push will inflate his touchdown numbers, and those people would be right, but as of right now, it's here to stay and it's unstoppable. Congrats to you, Mr. Super Bowl MVP. Number 6 on our top 10 mobile quarterbacks list is Buffalo Bills quarterback Josh Allen. Josh Allen is a bruiser, he's got the size and speed, and has shown many times he's capable of the big play. Especially playing in Buffalo, a part of the country that is vulnerable to frigid temperatures, it's got to be discouraging for opposing defenses to try and tackle a guy as big and fast as Josh Allen when it's cold out. Josh Allen is already 7 years in the league, and so far he's totaled 4,142 rushing yards and 65 touchdowns on 759 carries for an average of 5.5 yards per carry. Josh Allen has just won his first league MVP award, so we'll see for how many more years he can still be a threat on the ground. Number 5 on our top 10 mobile quarterbacks list is former San Francisco 49ers quarterback Steve Young. Steve Young was a true all-around quarterback. He wasn't a run-first type quarterback, but he definitely would utilize his legs to convert on money downs and stress out the defense. The career of Steve Young has been highly heralded as he's done it all. He's won MVPs, he's won Super Bowls, and he's in the Hall of Fame. In his 15 years in the league, he rushed for 4,239 yards and 43 touchdowns on 722 carries, for an average of 5.9 yards per carry. Not wild numbers, but when you consider he only ran about 4 to 5 times per game, it's pretty impressive for an undersized quarterback. He also had Jerry Rice and Terrell Owens for a little bit of time, so his passing options were elite. Number 4 on our top 10 mobile quarterbacks list is former Seattle Seahawk and current Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback, Russell Wilson. Russ came into the league and joined a stacked Seattle Seahawks team, and he added another dimension by being such a good dual-threat quarterback. During his 13 years in the league so far, Russ has totaled 5,462 rushing yards and 31 touchdowns on 1,024 carries for an average of 5.3 yards per carry. Russ is a very good mobile quarterback, and perhaps his touchdown numbers would be higher, but for many of those years, he shared a backfield with the hammer, that is Marshawn Lynch. Number 3 on our top 10 mobile quarterbacks list is former Carolina Panthers quarterback Cam Newton. Cam Newton had an incredible collegiate career as a dual-threat quarterback, and his playing style transitioned into the NFL very well. Cam Newton was a big dude with elite speed. The offense opened up immensely with the designed quarterback runs and back-breaking runs. Because of his size, he was a major weapon down on the goal line and in short yardage situations. Cam Newton played for 11 seasons and totaled 5,628 rushing yards and 75 rushing touchdowns on 1,118 carries for an average of 5 yards per carry. Number 2 on our top 10 mobile quarterbacks list is former Atlanta Falcons and Philadelphia Eagles quarterback Michael Vick. Michael Vick, coming out of college, was projected to be one of the greatest shows on the football field, and it didn't take long for him to prove that to be true. Michael Vick was dominant, and his playing style was very flashy, especially for the era he played in. Michael Vick played for 13 seasons and totaled 6,109 rushing yards and 36 touchdowns on 873 carries for an all-time NFL record average of 7 yards per carry. Michael Vick also missed 2 years in the prime of his career as he was serving prison time. So if he had those 2 seasons in the NFL, you could imagine he'd be over 7,000 yards rushing. The number 1 on our top 10 mobile quarterbacks list is current Baltimore Ravens quarterback, Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is must-watch TV almost every Sunday. You can watch ESPN highlights of Lamar Jackson every week. He is that spectacular. His speed is historic, and his arm talent has improved incredibly since coming into the league. Lamar is through 7 years in his career thus far, and he's already totaled 6,173 rushing yards and 33 touchdowns on 1,014 carries for an average of 6.1 yards per carry. Every defense knows Lamar is a run threat in that Baltimore offense, but Lamar always finds a way to leak out for a long touchdown run or crucial third down conversion. Lamar is a special talent, and we're lucky we're able to witness his greatness. That concludes this video and our ranking of the top 10 mobile quarterbacks in NFL history. What do you think of our list? Let us know in the comments how you'd rank the top 10 mobile quarterbacks of all time. And thank you for watching this video. Please remember to give a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to the channel for weekly NFL videos similar to this. See you in the next one.